on February 18th, 1993, after Kerry Von Erich was indicted on his second criminal charge, which likely would have resulted in extensive jail time, he committed suicide with a single gunshot to the heart with a .44 caliber pistol on his father's ranch in Denton, County, Texas. He was 33 years old. Kerry's wife, Kathy, had apparently hid all the guns in the house, so Kerry went to his father's ranch, said goodbye to Fritz, borrowed a .44 Magnum to, quote, find a quiet spot to do some thinking. Fritz later found the empty Jeep that Kerry had taken and found Kerry dead in the thicket. Until Kevin's boys recently got into MLW, that literally killed the Von Erich dynasty.
I don't think I knew about it until I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah, it's sad. 33 years old, man. That's only 3 years older than me. I can't imagine just... And people pointed out, I mean, obviously, if you're thinking suicide, you got a lot of issues going on and everything. So, that is what it is. But people have talked about, they're like, he probably would have done a year in jail or prison, whatever. It's like, obviously, prison isn't a good place to go and nobody wants to go. But it's like, do your time like a man. It probably would have been the best thing for him because of all of his issues. And then he could have came out and been a better father and better husband than ever. But he just decides to end it all. And it's really sad, man.
The whole family, though, it's been a thing with them.
David died by bad circumstances. I can't remember the name of the brother, the oldest one that died when he was a little kid by getting electrocuted by accident. That was the first one. Then David. And then all the stuff with, I can't remember which one it was that... he had something wrong with him or he got like some brain damage or something like that. You remember what I'm talking about? I
remember because I saw the documentary.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sorry, there were so many of them. I can't think of who it was now. And he wasn't one of the famous ones. He was just, they literally said they threw him in there because his last name was Von Erich and they needed somebody to fill in for David. And then there was Chris Von Erich who killed himself because he just had a lot of physical ailments that prevented him from wrestling. And all he ever wanted to do was to be a wrestler. And it depressed him so bad that he shot himself. So, yeah, it's just so much stuff. And then Fritz had, dementia before he died?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
How do you not have dementia after all that?
Right. Well, and I mean, Kevin talked about, if anybody wants to know more about this, and hear better recounts of all these stories, whatever, Dark Side of the Ring Season 1 is the way to go. Yeah, if you ever find the WWE produced WCCW one, yeah. But the Dark Side of the Ring one, because WWE didn't put this part in there, but Dark Side did, obviously, because that's their whole thing. But, Fritz handing Kevin the gun and was like, well, if you had the balls like your brothers did, you'd kill yourself right here too, or something like that. And Kevin was like, I didn't hold it against him because he was really suffering dementia at that point. So he's like, I didn't think anything of it.